Hi there everyone, this is the heroic Everbloom. I'm doing this via a tank perspective. First things first, I am 640 item level. Here is my gear. You can pause the video to see it. These are my talents and my glyphs. So my goal of this video here is to show you the best way to do this instance as a tank. You want to always be on the tenders or the menders. They are the darker colored mobs simply because they do have a heal. Or excuse me, the naturalists in this case. They get confused. They change colors. Now, there's lots of pathing mobs, these berserkers. You want to pull this pack right here, and I will show you why after we have killed the first boss. These berserkers here have an interesting ability where they will do a green detonation. Again, just keep following where I have pulled. Now, you may be asking, why did I pull that group and the other group? Well, this group here I can tell you because we can actually just walk up here. Hello, people. Walk up the hill so we can avoid the extra trash. Don't go too close to that area. Okay, we're good. Stay away from that guy, stay away from this dude, and come around the corner. You can also get up there, make it a little safer.
No.
Pull the menders. They cast those healing waters. We're going to get another group. Once again, I hope that was noted well there on how to pull those first two groups and then walk up the side. Saves you pulling about 3 or 4 pulls, which takes about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes at times, depending on the DPS of the group itself.
We are all doomed.
You can get close to this guy because you actually have to kill all 3 of the groups around him.
We have not yet purified the water.
Now, if that sounds really similar, it's because it is. It sounds like the same voice from Throne of Tides from Cataclysm. I think they reused the guy's voice. Okay, first boss here. As a tank, you just want to pull him away from the water. Reason being, these little water bubbles will go towards him. So the further away he is from the water, the longer it takes for them to actually reach him. If they reach him when he goes into petrified state, a mob will spawn. Not too bad. But the longer you're able to keep him from getting hit by those water balls, or whatever you want to call them, bubbles, or whatever, he is going to stay in this petrified state. And in this state, he takes 100% more damage. So basically, if you have someone who can lust, this would be the place to do it. If you don't, well... not much you can do about it. Pick up the ads. People get it, the ads on them, they should be bringing them to you. Stay out of the little AoE areas here. And keep him, as you've probably seen several times before, that parched gasp. Keep him facing away from everyone else so you just get hit by it. And that is Witherbark. Pretty easy. Main thing is just getting over to him so that you ignore the extra trash. I'll go in between here. That guy got real lucky in not pulling those flowers. I'm going to wait here and make sure everyone makes it. Okay, stick to the right as best you can. I'm going to wait here just a moment and now pull him in the water, and it's hard to see. There is a lot of trash in this dungeon that simply can be accidentally pulled. Now, do you see that green AoE looking ability around this abomination? It is a knockback. And we got an extra one here. It doesn't hurt much. The main thing is, though, is that it has the chance to knock you back into the flowers or into something else that you don't need to basically see how far it will knock you back. Yeah. So you just kind of want to make sure that you don't get knocked back, or you have your back against a wall where you know that you're not going to have a problem. We're going to have to pull the flowers on this side with this mob here, and there will be a patrol coming down here that you'll need to watch out for. There's also this guy right here that I believe we're going to have to pull. The flowers really don't do that much damage to you. They're more so if you just aggro a whole bunch of them, they will be a problem. And once again, that's where that knockback from these abominations comes into play. I'm just gonna wait here a second. We got lucky and that patrol went back, so see if we can make it through here. Nope. Go all the way up to here. And keep in mind that patrol is going to come from behind. So be ready. The reason why I didn't go up farther is that there is actually more flowers that you can aggro by accident. Make sure as soon as you get the mender, you get on him in case you need to interrupt his heal. It's healing waters. Okay, the next boss is actually 3. Just go in between the flowers here. We're going to kill the blue one, and then we are going to kill that one.
You are not welcome here.
The reason why we kill the blue one first, his name is Life Warden, so you can probably imagine he actually heals. You will get a DBM alert when he casts it. He hasn't done so yet. Once again, that big guy does do a knockback. There it is, Revitalizing Waters. It's a pretty quick cast, so you need to be on your toes. And that's really all it is to this fight. They do lay down that AoE, but it's really just the responsibility of the individual person to get out of it. Now you can be interrupting this guy, but honestly, it's not that much damage.
Forest shields us.
And that's about it. Thus far, the 2 bosses we have faced so far are easier than actually navigating through trash. At the end of this, I'm going to also show you something interesting that you can use Aviana's Feather with. I would say do not rely on it because undoubtedly it is going to get nerfed to the ground. Okay. We're gonna go do the spider boss. He's technically optional, but in the interest of doing this video, I'm gonna go ahead and take us down there. The only trash to get to him is actually this little guy here. Well, he's not little, the green spider. Okay, that's the boss. However, it's basically a fairly long fight because before we even engage the boss, we're going to be fighting mobs. That's nice to know, and you told me not to pull unnecessary trash. Now each one of those spiders leaves a gas bomb. And you want to keep these pale ones away from the gas bombs, because they will begin to inhale the gas and, well, they become rather volatile. Just put it that way. Also, each time that the boss actually drops from the ceiling, he does a very, very hard cleave. Right there, you probably saw the red. As the tank, you won't take too much damage, but for everyone else, though, you will. So, DPS and healers, please make sure you stay away from him, and, you know, as the tank too, don't let him fall on you and hit you. It's just, oh, see right there? Stay out of that green. I believe we've got a couple more waves to do, or this is the last one. Okay, yeah, that was the last one. Okay, now on to the boss. The boss is rather easy. Just tank and spank. However, these pale guys, pull them away from the gas.
Beware.
And also, as soon as they are up, kill them, because this guy will begin to devour them. And if he devours them, he heals himself. Oops, I was a little late there. I believe the venomous sting can be interrupted. But as you can probably see, there he goes. He's consuming the guy. Everyone get on him quick. No one is. And, oh, we got lucky. Killed him just in time. Alright. Well, so that was that boss. Not bad, not bad. As you can see, I've done it in 54 seconds. That was 1 minute and 2 seconds. Very easy, if you know what you're doing there. Okay. This next part here is really annoying. Oh, and by the way, this nest right here, peacock nest, is part of a garrison quest. I've completed it many times now. But that's where it's located. Okay, for this part here, the main thing are to kill the pyromancers if you so pull them. Reason being is the pyromancers cast Dragon's Fire Breath, I believe it's called. And of course that is a AoE disorient. Didn't get out of the way in time there, sorry. The Arcanomasters make these little black holes that will suck you into them. And also, each time you kill one of these mobs, Grip is OP. They basically will make a copy of themselves, has about, half the amount of HP. But just be prepared in knowing that you are going to have one more mob to kill. The sport images. There's the ice one. You need to stay out of those little circles of blue. Basically, we just pull like this. And now we're going to see here if this guy is going to bug out or not. He bugged out. He went towards the middle. That is not how this is supposed to work. Make sure to interrupt Dragon's Fire Breath if it happens. He didn't cast it, so we're good there. Keep the mobs away from the boss because you don't know when she will actually wake up. Sometimes it's after just killing the fire or pyromancer and the ice one. And see, we have one more of these left. So that can be confusing. Now, of course, you see these green circles that are randomly appearing. Don't stand in them. This boss here, not much you can do except keep her in the middle. She will make some of those spore-infested people, and she has that fire little plant that she just put down. Well, the fire plant will explode with fire, and about all you can do is try to jump over it, but I don't think you can actually avoid the damage. And when she has that parasitic growth, you want to make sure that you interrupt her.
Beware.
More than anything, I would say this fight is time-based. You want to kill her as fast as possible. When she gets the ice, she will start putting blizzards down. If she decides to put it on top of you, yeah, you gotta move out of the way. So I tried my best to jump over.
Get away! My body. It's the only way to stop them.
Okay. Oh, cool. That was good. Anyways, moving along. There's a patrol here. Ignore them. If possible. Okay, so we're gonna get warped here to Stormwind, and we're gonna have this big ass dude to kill.
The portal is lost. We must stop this beast before it can escape.
Let him walk all the way down before you actually do anything. So he's in the circle of these mages. Now the mages are going to assist you. The colossal blow. Unfortunately, you can keep him faced away from the raid, and he's still going to randomly turn in a direction and do it. Okay, now this part. Have your AoEs ready. So there's going to be a monster amount of mobs. Keep them in the fire. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Army to help out, since I have it up.
We are lost. It's pushing us back.
Really do not like whoever that is. The main part there, when he starts casting Genesis, you can run over. See how the people are running over those flowers? You can run them over, and then they won't pop up and actually start attacking. However, I've had groups where they don't do that, and we're fine. Also, for an achievement, if you keep all of the mages alive, you'll get Weed Whacker. Whoops. Weed Whacker. And that's it, folks. Oh, not bad. Just got a socket. Anyways, that is Heroic the Everbloom. Hope it helps you out. Thanks for watching.